Most people stay too long. They stay in dead-end jobs, toxic relationships, draining friendships, and situations that have already shown them who they are. They keep hoping things will change if they just try harder, explain better, or wait longer. But Machiavelli understood something brutal. Power is not always about fighting harder. Sometimes power is knowing when to leave without begging, without collapsing, and without looking back. Walking away is not weakness. It is a decision that protects your time, your dignity, and your future. People lose years because they are afraid to let go of something familiar, even when it is clearly hurting them. That matters because every extra day spent in the wrong place is a day stolen from the right one. If you never learn how to leave cleanly, you will keep making loyalty into self-destruction. Machiavelli was not teaching people to be cold for no reason. He was teaching them to see reality without fantasy. In his world, survival belonged to the one who understood human nature, timing, and consequence. That logic still matters today because most people do not leave when something is over. They leave only after they have been broken by it. The wise person leaves when the evidence is clear, not when the damage is complete. The first reason people fail to walk away is attachment. They are not staying because the situation is good. They are staying because they are emotionally invested in what they hoped it would become. That is dangerous because hope can make you ignore facts. Once you confuse memory with meaning, you start defending what no longer deserves your loyalty. Walking away becomes important because it forces you to choose truth over emotional addiction. A lot of people stay because they are, well, terrified of the unknown. Even a painful situation feels safer than uncertainty. But that fear is expensive. It traps people in environments that slowly shrink their confidence and ambition. This matters because starting over is not always a setback. It's mattered like setback. Sometimes it is the only path to growth. The person who can begin again has more power than the person who stays stuck out of fear. Sometimes people know they should leave, but they just cannot tolerate the idea of losing. They want to prove they were right, prove they were loyal, prove they did not quit too soon. But pride can become a prison. It keeps you attached to situations long after wisdom has told you to move. This is important because not every exit is an admission of defeat. Sometimes walking away is the smartest win available. Many people confuse loyalty with endurance. They believe staying through disrespect makes them noble. But if loyalty costs you your peace, your confidence, and your future, then it is no longer loyalty, it is self-betrayal. This matters because the people who benefit from your staying often do not respect the sacrifice you are making. Learning to walk away protects you from becoming a permanent volunteer in your own suffering. Every environment either expands you or drains you. Bad relationships, bad workplaces, and bad habits do not just waste time. They drain your energy and distort your mindset. That is why, honestly, walking away is so powerful. It removes you from the systems that keep shrinking you. If you stay too long in the wrong atmosphere, you begin to think the problem is you, when often the problem is the place. The way you leave matters as much as the decision to leave. Begging, arguing, over-explaining, and returning again and again all weaken your position. A clean exit preserves dignity. It says, "I have seen enough." That is important because, power is often measured by restraint, not noise. People respect the one who can leave with composure far more than the one who stays and collapses dramatically. You do not need to announce every departure. You do not need a dramatic speech, a perfect explanation, or permission from people who never meant to grow with you. Some doors close because they must. Some paths end because they have completed their lesson. The real challenge is not leaving. It is leaving without romanticizing what was already broken. Machiavelli's rule is simple. If the situation has turned against your growth, walk away early, walk away clearly, and never go back to begging for what should have been freely given. That is not cruelty, that is strategy, and strategy in life often looks like silence, discipline, and the courage to protect your future from your past.